So a possibility for me, something that is important for me might not be important to you or for you, or when everybody is got their own degree of what it is that they wish. So, for example, I coach a man actually. So I don't only coach women, I coach a man, and he sent me a WhatsApp message a couple of days ago where he was actually um, in front of a plane, and the plane was just behind him, and he was like, "I'm learning to fly." And like, I got goosebumps, and I was like, "Oh my God, I love it. That's amazing." And he said, "Yes, you told me that I needed to live my life. I needed to, you know, really live it, not survive your life, but actually live your life." And this is what I'm doing. I was like just amazed. So it's to tell you that um, sometimes if you have the right person with you, if you have the person that can really unlock this with you, you can go on and do whatever it is that you wish to do.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that is really very important. It's inspiring. It's
Yeah.
really inspiring because sometimes, yeah, life is not just a simple thing that we just already understand. Just come and live it. No, you are going to have to find out for yourself, and maybe that is what really make it more beautiful at the end of the day. Because now you become a teacher, but before you can teach, you first of all need to experience what you are teaching. Otherwise, you don't know what you are talking about. So it is very important that we really live, and living encompasses everything that life has to offer. It's not always only good. It's not always only bad. It's full of everything. And this thing is what really, I think, help us to become more mature so that when we talk from experience. You
Mm.
see, the saying in Africa that what a man sees sitting down on his chair, a child that is on top of the tree cannot see it. It is true. But this
It
is
is.
actually about the experience because the man that is sitting down has gone through all sort of experiences in life. So when he's talking from experience. So thank you for that sharing.
That's okay.
To help people in your work, tell me exactly what you do.
Okay. So basically, there is two parts, like I was saying, of my work. So when I work with young people, I'm going to start with young people. When I work with young people, I have certain things that I work on. So I work on relationships. The reason why I work on relationships is because it's not just about the relationship with your partner. It's also with the relationships you have in your workplace, the relationship you have with your friends, the relationship you have with your parents, with your family, and really understanding the ins and outs of how to create relationship that helps you build yourself up, but also helps you to create an ecosystem around you. Basically, an ecosystem that is going to bring you the to the vision that you have for yourself, basically. Then I work with them on money mindset. And with money mindset, what we do is it's not just about the fact that you can go to the bank, open a bank account, save money, the percentage of savings that you do. It's not just about that. It's about also understanding the value of money and what the value of money does in your life, what it is that you want to do, what do you want to appreciate with the money that you have, how are you building yourself up for your future with the money that you have. So for example, a lot of young people now, and that's amazing to see, a lot of young people now don't just want to come in and work for someone. And this is I did a program a year ago with about a group of people, and I was explaining to them that it's amazing the fact that you have a job and you work for a company, but working with a company, it also brings its own set of boundaries, of limits. So, for example, if I can just give a quick example here, is that you will work all your life for this company until you get to retire. Once you retire, you have maybe this percentage of your life left that you need to live, and unfortunately, sometimes a lot of people do not get to really enjoy their full retirement, or a lot of people, especially in our communities, they've done work that unfortunately are not highly paid, and therefore they're struggling when they're retired. And so what I'm teaching young people is to see beyond today. Even though the idea is to live your life as it is right now, but it's also, how do you see your future? How do you see yourself into where are you going to live? How are you going to be good? Which holidays are you going to have? Which people are you going to be with? Which kind of life you aspire to have? And then putting the things in place so that your vision actually starts from now on, basically. So that's another thing. And then I work a lot on mindfulness. And the reason why I work on mindfulness is because in terms of like mental health, in terms of like managing it, and understanding ways of being into life, you have to slow down. And I know that we live in a fast-paced life, but actually slowing down and actually being intentional into what we are doing in life is actually what brings you forward even more faster. I know it doesn't make sense, but believe me, it works that way. And then I work a lot on, limiting beliefs, confidence building. Like, for example, if I was to tell you about confidence, did you know that for especially in, I would say, the Black culture or the Asian culture, there's an emphasis on being educated and going into being a doctor or being, I don't know, a lawyer or, really high academic levels. However, when this is happening, often there's another side that slips. So that's the side that I call holistic, um, holistic education. So the holistic education slips away. And then you have people who have been on high pressure, high pressure, high pressure for a long time, and then find it difficult to do maybe simple things, or find it difficult to even have a relationship because of that, because of the anxiety, because of the stress, the overwhelm, and everything that they've carried on with them. And another thing as well is that statistic will show you, for example, that because someone actually the actual statistic I've got is that women between girls and boys, you will find that girls are really, really high in their academic level in terms of results. They have higher results than men, than boys. However, when they get into a career, because they lack of confidence, because they have those limiting beliefs, because they have the fear, the doubts, and every other things that come with it, they tend to not go for the promotion. They tend to not be bold into their asking, and therefore they stay behind. And you find that it's the reverse. In a career, you will find that it's mostly men that go above and beyond and will ask for the promotion, but without certification, yet or not, basically. So they, even when they don't have certification, they will say, I deserve this, I'm going for this. And they'll have the confidence to do that. However, a woman will go in and say, no, 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 I need to have this set of skills, I need to have this expertise, I need to have this certificate because I can ask this much. And unfortunately, It's been proven. There's even a book which is called the Confidence Girl. If people are interested in looking into it, there's a lot of research around what building confidence can do in your life.
Thank you so much for that. No, no, it
And
is.
this was only the part about the young people. Can you imagine? Um,